Yo, what up, y'all? It's your buddy Philko here reporting live from Dnipropetrovsk, Ukraine. And right now, I'm going to read you the excerpts from an interview with some guy. What the fuck's his name? This guy who interviewed Chris Rock. Well, his name's not important. His name's Rich, okay? And this is the interview. First, this is the important parts in the interview. First, Rock starts out like this. I'll have like a Chris Rock voice and then a deep voice for the rich guy. I don't know who he is, but you know, whatever. I'd do a special on race, but I'd have no black people. Well, that would be more like, much more revealing. Yeah, that would be an event. Here's the thing though. When we talk about race relations in America or racial progress, it's all nonsense. There are no race relations. White people were crazy. Now they're not as crazy. To say that black people have made progress would be to say they deserve what happened to them before. Right, it's ridiculous. So to say Obama is progress is saying that he's the first black person that is qualified to be president. That's not black progress, that's white progress. There's been black people qualified to be president for hundreds of years. If you saw Tina Turner and Ike having a lovely breakfast over there, would you say that their relationships improved? Some people would, but a smart person would go, oh, he stopped punching her in the face. It's not up to her. Ike and Tina Turner's relationship has nothing to do with Tina Turner. Nothing. It just doesn't. The question is, my kids are smart, educated, beautiful, polite children. There have been smart, educated, beautiful, polite black children for hundreds of years. The advantage that my children have is that my children are encountering the nicest white people that America has ever produced. Let's hope America keeps producing nicer white people. But one of the more revealing aspects of the interviews in Rock's response to the question of being black in Hollywood prompted Rich asking, where else besides Ferguson would you hypothetically want to interview white people? With regards to Lost in Translation, Rock is talking about the ostracizing effects of being an outsider in an expansively lonely environment of insiders. There, Tokyo, when you're the outsider. Chris Rock starts. I don't think I've had any meetings with black film execs. Maybe one. It is what it is. As I told Bill Murray, Lost in Translation is a black movie. That's what it feels like to be black and rich. Not in the sense that people are being mean to you. Bill Murray's in Tokyo, and it's just weird. He seems kind of isolated. He's always around Japanese people. Look at me right now. Rich? We're sitting on the 35th floor of the Mandarin Oriental Hotel overlooking Central Park. And there's only really one black person here who's not working. Bill Murray, in Lost in Translation, is what Bryant Gumbel experienced every day. Or Al Roker. Rich black guys, it's a little off. But the thing is, we treat racism in this country like it's a style that America went through. Look like flared legs and lava lamps. Oh, that's the crazy thing we did. We were hanging black people. We treat it like a fad instead of a disease that eradicates millions of people. You've got to get at the lab and study it and see its origins and see what it's immune to and what breaks it down. The whole interview really is worth a closer read. And you can click the link. The link's in the description. Now, I hope everyone understood what Chris Rock was saying when he was saying it's not black progress, it's white progress. Because I know a lot of people are going to jump off the handle, whatever, and go off on Chris Rock. But let me explain to you what he was saying, just in case you didn't get it from the little excerpt from the article. He was basically saying, the history of America, white people have been very racist and evil, basically, towards black people. And when we try to say black people are making progress, it's not us at all making progress. It's white people making progress with how they treat us. So he's not saying that we're just uneducated, we're stupid, our neighborhoods are bad. No, I know people are going to think that. All he's saying is the progress with race relations isn't a progress with race relations. It's the progress of how white people are being nicer towards black people over time. That's what he's saying. So I don't want people to think, oh, he's an Uncle Tom, because people are already attacking him, calling him an Uncle Tom. They don't understand what he's saying. He's just saying white people are being nicer to black people. That's the progress that America's going through. White people are being nicer to black people, and he hopes that continues. That's all he's saying. He's not saying black neighborhoods are crap. He's not saying black people don't learn. He's not saying black people aren't educated. He said black people they've been qualified blacks to be president for hundreds of years, but because white people were so mean to black people, they couldn't be president. That's what he's saying. You understand? That's exactly what he's saying. I hope you guys get that, because it's very, very important for you to understand that. Because he's not some Uncle Tom. He's a great guy. He's my favorite comedian of all time. He's from Brooklyn, repping hard. Trust me. He's not Uncle Tomming it, whatever you want to call it. But at the same time, I agree with him. I agree. But I guess I'm a little too militant. My ideas are way too militant. That's my problem. You know, I'm the kind of person like, hey, if people aren't letting you do things, you do it your fucking self. If you gotta cut somebody's head off, you gotta fucking do it. That's just how I am. But don't listen to me. You know, I'm just crazy. You know what I mean? I'm just crazy. You know, I'm the kind of guy who'd rather die than be a slave, and I mean that. So you can tell by how I live now. You know, who else get death threats every day and don't give half a shit? Me. So you know what I mean? And I mean, this is real shit. I'm not in America. This ain't some shit where, you're in America, you got YouTube beef, the odds of something happening to you won't happen. Dude, I'm in a foreign country, standing out like a motherfucker, by myself here, and the shit don't bother me. You know, that's just kind of how I am, you know? It's just, I don't know. I just don't like hearing things like, white people wouldn't let black people be president. Fuck that. You do it. If people ain't letting you do something, you get at them. And the strongest survive if they go at it. It's just how I am. But I guess I don't guess. I can tell the way black people went at it was a much smarter and caring way, which got things done and didn't result in so many lives lost as it would if we just kept fighting and trying to war with them and all this stuff. Yeah, I understand it, but it's just instinctive to me to just think, yo, if niggas ain't let you do something, you go get it. You go get it. You pick up a gun if you have to, but don't listen to me. Obviously, the way, blacks did things in the civil rights or whatever, it obviously worked better than any crazy ideas I might have had, or even any really crazy ideas Malcolm X might have had, like grab a gun and all this shit. The civil rights thing really put it down, so I don't know. But anyway, that's what Chris Rock was saying. Let me know what you think. I'm out. Later.